Well, the Saturday, we are now live, and we're going to be talking about something that has implications from one side of the country to the next, and really just about every piece of the planet. Russian President Vladimir Putin held talks with Indian Prime Minister Modi on Friday at an annual summit and agreed to diversify mutual economic ties as the United States pressures India to revise its decades-old partnership with Russia. Why does this story jump out at me? Because why would we want to do anything for anybody that wants to help Russia? Look, big fan of Prime Minister Modi, big fan of India, absolutely love all the things that they do, from technology to the steel footprint. Yes, about number 2 worldwide as far as what they're pumping out on a regular basis. Another reason why the deal with Nippon and U.S. Steel was so crucial to keep us on their heels at number 3. Anytime you hear anybody doing any kind of business with a criminal like Vladimir Putin, you want to get as far away from them as humanly possible. You know, this story kind of came and went, and as I was preparing for today's show pretty much throughout the day in the home studio yesterday, I just kept going back to this story and back to this story, and I'm thinking to myself, why would anybody want to do business with this guy? It's simple. It gets back to what I said years ago when the pandemic came to an end. It's the have and have-nots. There are countries that are still reeling, that have population, as far as numbers are concerned, that really are through the roof. And they don't have as much coming in, as much that is needed to go out, meaning paychecks. India is struggling, Russia is struggling, China is struggling, and there are more that are struggling. And what frustrates me more than ever, we now have an opportunity in the United States to become the United States and work together and leave our politics at the doorstep, but actually start to work in numbers. The 333 million and some change that we have in this country, listen to our president, start worrying about paying the freight, and start thinking about people paying us to do for them, and to be able to build things in this country with American workers and raw materials from the country we call home. It should be all hands on deck right now, everyone from sea to shining sea, all 50 states across this great place that we call home should now be locked in more than ever to generate revenue for America and the American citizens. Don't you see what's happening? They are circling us. They are all working against us. Why else would Prime Minister Modi do business with Russia other than they have to? They need that business. And Russia right now, any way they can make money, they're going to do it because they've got a war machine to feed. So when you see a story like this and a photo op with Modi and Putin shaking hands, you better be really concerned about what and the real reason that they are partnering up. And that handshake means more than, I think, just money. It means a partnership that has deep roots, and that's what worries me.